listeners, Harika here, and I'm super excited to welcome you to Upptalk. If you're ready to learn and get your hands work wonders in the world of information technology, then you're in the right place. When I say Upptalk, we are not just another edtech company. Consider we are your learning partner committed to unlocking your full potential. Whether you're stepping into the world of technology for the first time or looking to advance your career, we provide top-tier, hands-on courses to build up your career. Let's take our first step towards learning here and explore it.
Today we'll talk about the supplier contracts. We have seen the purchase orders. We have seen how to create supplier and also receipts. We have seen the requisitions. We have seen supplier invoices, everything. Now we'll talk about supplier contracts. There's a BP for supplier contract, which we call BP supplier contract. And in this B, you look at the default definition here. Just two steps here. One that is initiated, it will go to an approval. And this will be approved by supplier contract specialist. And these are the security groups. And if you look at the security policy, create supplier contract buyer. We've got one error here. What's there? Which security group it is? Not sure, but we can skip it. A review supplier contract. View all, view completed. Approval done by this. Keep many people. Now we'll see the plain contract. And then we'll talk about the contract types and other features. First, we'll see how it looks like. And then we'll talk about the bits and pieces of the supplier contract. How we can use it, how we can leverage the functionality. The task is pretty simple. As you can see on the screen also, create supplier contract. This is the task. Company, we can say, what is this one? Supply. We'll call it horrible life. This contract type we'll see in a minute. I'll say purchase contracts here. If you want to create a blind supplier contract, you can do. Or you can copy details from existing supplier contracts. We do not have one right now. We'll skip this option for now. We'll hit here. Who would be the contract specialist? Let's say Taris Hareno. This is like supplier contract specialist. Who is the buyer? Let's say Taris Hareno only. Contract name. Let's name it as first all event. Reference to buy entertainment in bulk. Started. Let's assume this was started on 1st of January. This was also signed on 1st of January. End. Let's say this would end on 31st of our site. This is your MTB by right, the total contract amount. Let's assume this is for 12,000. Currency would be USD. We're not using any text boards here. Payment terms will say immediate. If you want to override the payment type, right now it's cash. If you want to override this by cash check, whatever it is, you can do it from here. If you want to keep it on hold for some reason, for now, click on this checkbox here. Contract overview. Basically, I've seen people and companies putting the terms and condition in this checkbox here in this box of contract overview. You can just copy paste from the terms and condition what you assign outside of Workday. Just get it in a Word document or PDF and copy paste the same here. Basically, you put terms and conditions here, like an overview of this contract. Why you are creating the supplier contract? What's the purpose behind this? Who approved this from leadership? How long it would be? What are the extra things that would not be discussed? And all these things. It captures everything about the supplier contract. That's pretty much. Now the skillet's over its use for P&C catalog. If you want to search an item from catalog, you can do catalog discount percent. If any percent would be applied on that thing, otherwise skip it. And then you come to the good line here. Line number 1. You can add as many as you want. I'll just create one line here for demo purpose. I'll just click it here. Description came automatically here. We're not using the applicable text code here. We just say 12 quantities. Unit of measure is each. And unit cost, let's say 10,000. Because we have to make it equal to the supplier contract, Toto M. This is done. And start date and end date. Let's say the start date again. Same thing. Now in between the contract. The whole contract starts on 1st of January, ends on 31st of December. But there can be some lines or contract lines which can start for just one period of time. And next month you will give those goods and services, or supplier will give those goods and services. That's all. We'll just say again the same thing, 0,1. 2001, 2022. We're going to do. Because this is not a service base, we're not using any service started here. Ship to address where the supplier will ship these items. Let's say address by company. There's no ship to address here. That will check. Let's check it out. Just go ahead and come to the details. This is useful ship to address. Why this is not showing the address. And let's go to supplier also. This tenant actually is, I think, corrupted or something like this. They should refresh this. Because we do have a shipping address here. By the company, it's not showing up. That's strange. Select by the location. That's in New York. This was fine. Let's go to the location. And what else? Cost the internet. Let's put something here. Region, let's say America. Service line. We're not adding it here. Project-based service lines. We're not adding anything. Attachment, like you can add the PDF copy which was signed between you and the supplier. You can also do that. Let's submit here. Let's go on to Supplier Contract Specialist. Catherine Teresa, Supplier Contract Specialist. Let's go as her and approve this. Why is StartLock social media not there for a while? I'm sick of it. Let's fix something. Oh my goodness, there are many. Let's create one then. Oh, let me hit the policy first. Let's say proxy policy. Proxy access policy. Oh, I think we should do it first. All right. Let's see, this is quantity. Let's see if it works. Let's go back and find supply. $4G0 serve. Give me 1 second. Help. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to turn it. Everything wrong. Security buffer. That's not good. This is strange. Then we'll get rid of the stuff. See, this time they need to refresh for sure. Everything is aligned. And this time it was the comedy. How do you even notice? He is more like a wolf. Let's go back. 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 This is approved, which is good. Now, as this is approved, I'll show you what related actions options we have. We go to Supplier Contract. We can add a note here. We can amend the supplier contract. We can change with copy. We can create a purchase order from this. And we can migrate the supplier code catalog also. Now, if you go to the line items here, we can change the business process, favorite instance, reporting, and all those things. If we create the purchase order now, we go to the action here. We go to the purchase order. We'll create quantity to order. In our contract, it was 12. We'll mention the same. We need each. And we'll hit here, purchase order type. We can go to goods. And here we go. It will show us the contract later on. I'll get rid of this text code here. Wait, I'm not that. I just know. Nothing is there. Contract is mentioned here on the header here. Pay immediately. Text that became nothing. 1000, 1000, 1000. Looks good to me. Now let's submit. It's submitted. Go to O. It's approved. Now we have to issue this. We'll hit here. Issue order and refresh. It's finished. It's finished. We'll finish it. We'll go back to a PO. It's issued. Now we can either copy it. You can close it. Or create an invoice from purchase order from here. But we'll follow the process first. When we issue the purchase order to the supplier, they send this stuff, goods or services to us. We'll create the receipt for it. We'll add a copy. I'm going to do this. 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 We'll create a copy. From this purchase order. Or you can do the same. Either you can create it from here, supplier invoice, or from the receipt also, as we have seen yesterday. If you want to create a return also, you can do that. Yet we have received the items, but they were not up to the mark. If you want to see that too, let's see. Return reason. Dumb it. This talking fee. Like if any fees was there in this talking, those items. Supplier invoice reference. They. And tap to return. This were like 12. I'll just say 12 here. All of them. We are returning back to the supplier. And we'll hit submit. It's gone too. Let's go to the process. And let's see who it was waiting for. Terry Serrano. Approval properties order buyer. Let's see if we can do proxy now. At least with this account, we can do it, and we can do. This one. We can approve it. And let's reassign. No one was there as a resort manager. We need to fix that part where it's a ZDP. Take a seat here. Turn it into sources. Thank you. 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 This is approved. Let's go to the suppliers. It's good. Now we have to stop proxy that. We're going to go to find a lot of flags. And we'll see 4, 2, 3, 4. And we'll see 4, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the view. That should be in the line level somewhere for sure. Where the hell is the purchase order here? I don't know. What is my purchase order? Something is terribly wrong in this tenant. I don't get amazed my entire day with a lot of user queries or client queries. When I see this tenant, it amazes me like anything. Why it's not showing the PO? I don't know. I don't know. What was the? That's going to find purchase order task. Let's go to the point. Let's go to the point. And the little one looks at the test. Let's switch on to supplier. We'll click supply wise. But still, surprise, it did not show this app. It purchased order there. Straight. We'll put some details here. We'll click supply wise for 12,000. And we have to get rid of this text code somehow. It was not there in the contract. How on earth it got from here? Oh, we don't want. This is getting on my nerves. Where is this text code? I did not select any text code here. It's blank. Supplier contract also. I did not use any text code. Where is this receipt? Maybe it cancelled. Issue. Was it text code here in this pool? Not at all. Then from where on earth it's getting the text code? Let's see it closely. Where is this text code? No, no. Then from where it's getting the text code? Where is the receipt on it? Receipt approved. Let's see it. Any text code here? Nothing. If it is not there, let's remove this. But if we remove this, it will not allow us to add any line. This is page. This is definitely a stage. If we put this order, whatever it is, I am not getting it now, but it's submit. The field text applicability is required because this text code, whereby text code came. EcoGS. Finally, it submit. Let's put the opposite text button. It will make this invoice 22 said. This invoice is, you can need to commute the isolate. It's done. Supply notice is paid. This is approved. This is paid. Now let's go to this contract. Now this is approved. Total contract amount. Was this line total amount? Was this purchase return amount? Was this invoice payment? Was this non-pay invoice amount is zero PO balance because we have used everything that has been zero. Invoice balance remaining is zero because you have paid the amount. Also, now this is done on hold, no usage. You can see the usage of this. We can see the return, which is in progress. We can cancel it. The purchase order which was tagged to it is the seed. Now we have seen enough pairs now with goods and service. Now we'll get one spend category for services. We'll go to maintain spend category navigation. Now we click on add button here. Spend category name will say Olive or Building Maintenance. Building something like this. Spend category usage would be everywhere on supplier invoice, procurement expenses, add-on payment. We're not allocating any text to it. Requisition fulfillment source would be a purchase order. Spend category use when you're getting mapping name only. I don't do what asset class stock items. Where is that feature? Building maintenance. And now we have to go to the purchase item. That would be our service. We use the same word, building maintenance. We'll separate this item. Right up here. Building maintenance. Default as a service request. Yes, this option. If you see here, default ordering price will say 100 here. Sales item mapping. No, they will not use it. We'll map it to the E. And then I'll get a little bit of measure. We can call it like each or something like this. Row sheet. That's a year. Conversion factors is 100. Default for ordering. No, that's fine. Bills in measure would be here. Presently in measure. And OGO1. Supplier Herbal. Good. We will say create blank purchase order. This is fine. What do you want? Service lines. This we would use as service lines here. Amount will just say $100 for testing purpose. Do rate. Let's say 12. That would be 22. Come on. Start date. So the early one. In down one. Memo location work tag. Let's submit. It's done. Let's look at the PO. It's approved. Again, we have to issue this. The supplier can, give the building maintenance services to us. It's done. If you look at this, we do not have any quotes line here. We just have a service line option here. And from this, you can do business process your security. You can add this line as your favorite. You can create report field and values from here. Otherwise, we'll go to this and again create a receipt here for this. Whenever they have delivered the services, we'll create the receipt here. We'll go to the purchase order now and create the one supplier. We'll go to the purchase order now and create the one supplier. From purchase order, we'll create the supplier invoice once the services are delivered by the supplier. Supplier document received. Again, this is invoice lines here. What's the other here? Is it going to go to the cost and broker? Saturday. We just it's fine. Which it's fine. It's done. And then you will just play the noise, just like in other examples. And it's done. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us sales@uptalk.com.